Hello everyone and welcome to Bullet Journaling with Eva. Today we are designing my whale-inspired weekly spread and we will work together step by step from designing to decorating and completing the spread. I will start as always with materials. I am using this bullet journal by Notebook Therapy. Then I will use these two dark blue Ohuhu alcohol markers. I will also use these two acrylic alcohol markers in gold and white. And I will also use these two acrylic markers with a brush tip, also by Ohuhu. And then this SIPA calligraphic pen SB56 and of course an eraser, a pencil and protective plastic sheet because again I will be using my alcohol markers that can bleed through the pages, as you can see here. This is my June setup. If you didn't see that video, go there and check it out. I will leave this page blank so I can glue these two pages together. And now I will start by designing my weekly spread. In my previous video, where I talked about how I choose my themes, I showed you this bullet journal where I tested my colors and decided on the ones to use for my June setup. So I'm going to be using the same ones here. What is this going to look like? First, I will draw waves, and in between those waves, I will add 3 spaces on the left and 4 spaces on the right for days of the week. Later, I realized that I needed 4 and 4 spaces because June starts with Sunday, but it's okay. I think it's still okay like this. I will start by drawing a whale tail in the top part of my spread. As you can see, a whale tail is really easy to draw and it can be a wonderful decoration for a weekly spread. Then I will take my B64 alcohol marker and I will draw some waves between which I will add spaces for my days. As I mentioned, on the first page I will add 3 spaces and on the second page, on the right, I will add 4 spaces. And that's it for my design. And now I will just leave you to enjoy the music that I picked for you while I'm coloring in this spread completely with this light blue. And as I mentioned in my previous video, with this technique, the only thing that is important is that you are working in the same direction the whole time. Enjoy the music and I will be back with the next steps. Now I will take the darker blue, PB6, and I will draw the whale tail and I will completely color it in with this darker blue. And then with the same darker blue, I will add more waves to my sea, just by drawing wiggly lines. I will add more waves with the white acrylic marker with the brush tip, and with the lightest blue I will add even more waves where I have these white waves. And then I will add stars in different sizes and also dots that will also represent stars with the gold acrylic marker. And this is basically the design of my spread. Now, this is where I realized that I actually need 8 spaces, not 7 spaces, and I decided to fix it like this. I will start with Sunday. Then I will write down the numbers for each day. And then in my last box I will write the dates for Saturday and Sunday, so 7 and 8. And in this way I will have the weekend in one box. That's how I was able to fix that mistake. And now I will take my Sipa calligraphic pen in SB56 and I will write down the titles in calligraphy. And if you are looking for a tutorial on how to do calligraphy, you can watch my video. I will link it here. And you can also find some worksheets for you to practice calligraphy also on my community posts. And now my weekly spread is done. And I really like these wonderful gold shiny details that are all around my spread. And I really like how these colors work together with these gold details. Please leave me a comment down below. What is your theme for June? Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my future videos. And I will see you again next Friday when we will talk about some mistakes that I made in my bullet journal and how you can avoid making those mistakes in yours. See you next Friday. Bye!